Hello and welcome to this 4-part series of fertility yoga and how to practice during the 4 stages of your cycle. My name is Bettina Ray. I specialise in yoga for fertility, for pregnancy, for birth and for early motherhood as well. I'm on my own fertility journey and that's why I've created these videos, because I know how stressful it is and I went looking for answers and I couldn't find them anywhere for how to come down from all the stress. So this is my attempt at sharing what I'm doing, and I hope that you find it really valuable and helpful for you. So make sure you've signed up for the other 3 videos. There'll be a link below to make sure you get those. I'll send them to your email address. And also if you signed up to that list, I'll make sure that you know first when the fertility yoga program is released. So that will include yoga flows for all the different stages of your cycle, so you know that what you're doing is not going to be harmful in any way and is actually going to be helping you improve your chances of conception, and all the resources that will help you bring down those stress levels. So keep an eye out for those. I can't wait to share this practice with you. So today we are talking about ovulation. So the main event. So this phase of the cycle is not just the day of ovulation, but the day surrounding it. So you're probably feeling quite good about yourself during this time, especially if you're quite clued into these signs and symptoms in your body that you're ovulating. So you're probably feeling quite sexy, your libido is a lot higher. And if you're not feeling this way, it can be a sign that stress is actually impacting that. If you're so focused on conception and you're really feeling stressed out by the whole thing, the libido is going to take a knock. And the reason why it does that is because you're telling your body with the stress that it's not a great time to make a baby. You don't want to create a baby when there's famine or when there's war, when there's some sort of danger there that could impact your life. So if your libido is lacking, it could be a sign you need to chill out even more because it's affected by those stress levels. So the energy of summer is the energy of the mother. And it's a really beautiful energy at this time. It's very selfless and giving. You're probably more outwardly social than at any other time during your cycle at this point. Again, it can be affected by the stress of trying to conceive and struggling with that. But if you were just living and in tune with your cycle, you'd probably notice that you want to do more social things at this time. It's a great time to communicate and have those big conversations because your communication skills are better. And it's also a really grounded energy. You feel grounded in who you are and quite assured of yourself and confident in yourself. So it's a really nice place to be in the cycle if we don't have all that stress of conception kind of bundled in on top of those feelings. So the energy at this time is really quite high. You still feel good. You probably still feel a little bit like spring. You want to do lots of things. Because you're trying to conceive, your yoga practice at this time should still be at about 80%. So not any higher than that, not to your max, not beyond your max. It can be strong, but at this time I'd tap into that slow, grounded energy. So in the yoga flow, in my fertility yoga program at this time, we do lots of strong standing poses. Really tapping into that mother energy, that giving energy, and that opening ourselves up to having space in our practice, space in our lives, and space, of course, for that baby that we're wanting to bring in. While the natural energy at this time is to be really giving and outward, I'd also ask you to be quite aware of this energy at this time as well, because while giving is great, remember the process of conception really does need a lot of energy. And so you want to be making sure that you're keeping some of it for yourself. So not getting stuck in that cycle of giving everything away. You need to keep some for yourself, some for your baby. Really connect. Giving to your partner is a great one because you're creating this little love bubble, this family unit, and that energy sharing is a great place to put your energy at this time. Also at this stage of the cycle, I'd be avoiding any strong twists now. So we won't be doing any closed twists or anything like that until the next spring phase. So we pass through the 2-week wait as well, because you may be pregnant, we don't know. So no strong twists. I'd maybe avoid lying on the belly altogether if it doesn't feel good. Sometimes we feel a little bit bloated at this time, so just avoiding anything that's uncomfortable, always listening to your body. Also, no strong inversions at this time. You don't need to be going upside down. Save that for during the spring phase if you want to still practice inversions, other than maybe just a gentle legs up the wall, which can help just bring some nice gentle blood towards the head. I'd also like to encourage you at this stage of the cycle to really make time to connect with your partner on a level that has nothing to do with making a baby. Because sometimes we get so focused that it can really impair our relationships, because our partner feels like that's all we're interested in. And it's not true, of course, but we become so single-minded that that's where we go. So if you can, go on a date with them, schedule a walk at this time, schedule some gentle exercise you can do together, anything that is just focused on you guys as a couple and not just you becoming parents. So from this stage on to the end of the cycle, we're just going to assume we're pregnant, and all of the fertility classes that we do will take this in mind. So if you would like to know about my fertility yoga program, make sure you keep an eye on your inbox. I'll be sending you an email shortly about it, and make sure you watch the other 3 videos which will go through the other stages of the cycle. Have a beautiful month, and namaste.